Today on Focal Point, we are going to discuss the Office of Collegiate Recovery with Professor Pascal Scholes, Director of the Office of Collegiate Recovery and Professor of Behavioral Health and Human Services. And check in with the Bennett Coffee Shop. Stay with us. Hi, welcome to Focal Point on CCP TV, the Emmy-nominated educational channel of Community College of Philadelphia. I'm Darlene Muntz, a student in the Communication Arts curriculum. I am here with Professor Pascal Scholes, Director of the Office of Collegiate Recovery. Welcome, Professor Scholes. Thank you for joining us.
Sure, we're happy to be here.
Tell us, what is the Office of Collegiate Recovery?
Well, many years ago, maybe 30, when we started the Addiction Studies program, one of the things that was lacking in that program was an effort to reach out into the college and into the community to talk to people about coming to the college and providing support services for them, and also inside the college educating the student life services about what recovery is all about, because as you know, recovery is kind of a hidden issue on a lot of campuses, and what we're trying to do is to make it more visible, and we're hoping people will eventually feel comfortable about people in recovery being on campus.
What are some of the challenges that the students who participate in the program, what are some of the challenges that they face?
Well, some of the challenges are straightforward in the sense of addiction, and that is when people say, oh, I'm a person in early recovery, people tend to stigmatize them. They're like afraid of them. We're trying to get people to transition from a life of negative experiences and make their life more of a positive experience. What we're trying to do is work with them so that when they start to turn around again and come back to reality, we want that reality to include Community College of Philadelphia.
Who participates in your program?
Anyone who either believes that they are struggling in returning to college or being on campus and feel that they might need some support services, particularly around issues about potential relapsing. That's our main issue. What we're trying to do is say, what do you need and how can we support you in your recovery?
How does a student join?
Very easy, just email me. If you think about a lot of our people, they need to have a better education around addiction and what it means. That's first. They need to have a course maybe in conflict resolution, because they need to be able to deal more effectively with life's conflicts. Then you decide where you want to go. By that I mean you don't have to come into behavioral health. You can go, I want to be in hotel and restaurant management, or I want to go into IT, or I want to go wherever. Wherever you go while you're here at the college, you are still with us. I actually tend to look at it as a mission in recovery. We're missionaries here at the college around recovery.
So what do you see as the future for the Office of Collegiate Recovery?
Well, if I had a good sense of the future, what it would be is that we would be integrated into all of the other 14 student life services, which we'll be working on over the next couple of years, and that people will feel comfortable in coming to us and saying, look, can you get me a referral somewhere? Can you help us do this? Can you do that? So those areas are tremendously important. We don't believe that we'll cure anyone, because we're not a cure program, we're a support program.
Professor Scholes, I would like to thank you for sharing the information on the Office of Collegiate Recovery.
Well, thank you. I enjoy talking about it all the time.
Yes.
Fixed it.
I think the financial department are very helpful to the students, especially the ones who doesn't know their status.
They're nice. They help me get to have my classes, so.
I think the financial aid department is very helpful. They're very supportive, and they really help the students with financial needs.
I feel as though they are computer illiterate.
And that pretty much be the problem and the issue with like the documentation and them not filing or submitting on time.
I think the people could be a little more professional and helpful.
I think they're very professional, they're very relatable and easy to talk to. Some are helpful and some are not. And some are pleasant and some are not. No, I never had a bad experience. They were very kind and respectful. Almost since I've been coming here to Community College of Philadelphia, I've never had an easygoing financial aid experience. It was always an issue with financial aid. If I could change one thing, I would change the amount of workers. I feel like there should be more so that the lines could be shorter because the lines are like so long.
I would put more people at the booth. Sometimes there be a long line and the students be waiting and some of them have to be in class.
In the beginning, I had to give them some paperwork to prove that I was an independent, and I didn't know until after they had dropped my classes. I found out they dropped my classes when I was about to go to class, and then, you know, they finally got it all worked out though.
They need to better train the people who are not computer literate. That's the main issue. They changed the system, and a lot of these people that work in the department, they do not know how to use the system, and they don't properly do their job.
Before you go to financial aid, make sure you know what are you going for, the questions, and if someone sent you there, make sure you know the person's name. That will help them to help you more.
I would tell them to make sure you have your IDs ready, to come prepared, like be willing to be open and ready to talk.
Go to them and make sure you ask as much questions as possible so you don't miss anything and so you can start class on time.
To make sure you turn in your documentation on time and make sure you're on top of them.
Our team spoke with a few persons at the Bennett coffee shop. Let's hear what they have to say.
I'm both a coffee and a tea drinker.
I prefer coffee.
Yeah, I drink a little coffee, yeah.
I'm a coffee drinker.
I'm more of a coffee drinker.
I am an avid coffee drinker.
I'm a tea drinker.
Yes, I am a tea drinker.
I'm a tea drinker when I'm sick.
I prefer Starbucks because they have different varieties of teas, and I like a lot of teas.
I prefer Starbucks over Dunkin' Donuts. I think Dunkin' Donuts is trash, and Starbucks I can get in CCP lobby.
I prefer Starbucks because they serve all kinds of tea, ginger tea, green tea. You can choose what you want to put in it, and they have also different types of pastries too.
I prefer Starbucks because it tastes better, and Dunkin' Donuts, I'm not just a big fan.
I like Dunkin' Donuts over Starbucks. I feel like Starbucks, they just add a lot of different flavors, pumpkins, whipped cream, and stuff like that, but they don't actually sell good tasting coffee.
I prefer Dunkin' Donut. The reason why is because they have the best tea. Every morning, I pass by there and buy one before I go to class.
So I prefer Dunkin' Donuts over Starbucks because Starbucks has a lot of sugar more so and is very strong. Dunkin' Donuts more so like you can put whatever you want into your coffee.
When I go there, I normally buy a vanilla iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts.
I drink about 2 cups of coffee a day, mostly at night when I'm up trying to study.
2, and I hope that I don't get to the 3rd, but I usually get to the 3rd.
A day, like 3.
I'll probably say I drink about like 2 cups of tea a day.
Just 1 cup a day.
Possibly, you could say 10.
I would say about 3 to 4.
1 cup. I normally drink 1 cup of coffee a day.
I drink at least 2 cups of coffee and 1 cup of tea.
For me, besides the taste, I like drinking coffee because it keeps me up.
It keeps me up, it keeps me awake, and then it keeps me energized.
I drink coffee to give me energy when I'm doing work, school work or just work.
I drink coffee so it can keep me awake because I'm busy all around the school. And then I drink tea so it can just cool me down.
It keeps me awake, gives me energy, and it tastes good.
I drink tea for the taste. I don't really drink it for the energy. Tea, you don't really get that much energy unless you put a lot of sugar, so.
I love tea because tea helps me with immune health, and it's kind of cold season right now, so up the tea, you know?
Definitely coffee does help me when I consume it at that moment, but later it doesn't, I think it only helps me with the beginning portion of my day when I drink it, but after that, not so much.
Of course, yeah, it does. I can't go a day without drinking coffee.
Coffee does not help me at all at this point because it's just been, I'm flatlined to coffee. I'm just so used to the effects of it.
Coffee, I drink coffee at night, so coffee definitely gives me a boost.
Tea helps me much more better to advance my day because it calms me down with all the rush and everything that is going on in school and work. So coffee just keeps me wide awake.
At times, I would say tea helps me advance through my day. If I'm tired and I drink tea, I do feel just a tad bit energized. That's all.
Yeah, a lot. Tea definitely helps me a lot.
It does. It helps me with more alertness. I don't drink more coffee because of first of all, I don't like the taste, and I prefer tea mainly because it just energizes me during the day.
I think so because I don't like to eat a lot. When I drink the tea, I feel much better.
I'm absolutely addicted to coffee.
Coffee mostly. I'm most addicted to coffee than tea.
Not necessarily addicted, I could do without it, but I definitely need it from time to time.
Kind of, if you want the truth, yeah.
Well, I don't drink it every day, but I only drink it when I need it, like when I need the energy supplement or when I have a lot of stuff to do. But in terms of being addicted to it, I wouldn't say that I'm addicted to coffee.
I would say I am addicted to tea because I don't miss a day when I don't drink it, and if I don't drink it, I don't go to sleep.
No, I would not say I'm addicted to tea. I just drink it simply for the taste.
Yeah, when I'm sick, I'm addicted. That's all I want. Just give me tea.
Honestly, I only drink tea when I'm sick, so I would say maybe once a week or so. Not that I'm sick every once a week, but sometimes I'll drink even when I'm not sick. I don't think I'm addicted to tea, so.
Well, that's it for today. I want to thank my guest, Professor Scholes, and the viewers for tuning in. You have been watching Focal Point, the Community College of Philadelphia magazine show on CCP-TV, the Emmy-nominated educational channel of Community College of Philadelphia. Our segments for Focal Point are produced by the students in the digital video production curriculum. I'm Darlene Muntz, a student in the communication arts curriculum here at CCP. See you next time.